Use over.
Bam. Oh, we're late. We're late. Ugh. We're late. Sorry. Man, look at all the people in there, Patty.
Yep.
Scroll back up, see who was in here.
Hello, everybody.
Who all we got in here?
Gil was first. You coming on after us, Gil? Good evening. There's Patty and Misty. Skinner, Josh is here. Miss Brenda, yay. Don't forget, oh, yeah, Pathway Homestead. Hello, guys. Oh, Gary and Cindy, I made a video. I don't know. I haven't previewed it to see if it made it okay. For your challenge, we can start. Yep. Everybody, we are starting. Excuse me, I have candy in my mouth. I'm trying to wake up. I'm dragging. It's been a long day. Miss Christy.
What's up, man, Sarah?
Miss Shannon. Oh, Alfonso, hello.
Hey, Jaws.
We're having a good day. I got part of my house clean. Oh, our tiny acres. Is that Miss Connie? I can't remember. You're late. You're late. Yes, I'm very late.
What's up, Ben's over acres?
Matt and Sarah, we just watched you move your pigs a little bit ago. Oh, you're on your phone. Okay. Well, we're glad you're here.
Who's on their phone?
Matt and Sarah. One of them. I was avoiding the heat outside.
Yep, it's Connie, our tiny acres.
Okay, that's what I thought. I actually remembered something. It's so hot and humid and muggy.
Is that too hot?
I went out this morning to
Is that better?
Yeah, check the garden, feed the cats, feed the chickens, let them out. And then it was like, come back in, hurry up. Didn't want to go back out. What did the temp come today?
The heat index, I don't know, was 106.
Well, the heat index was 106.
It was like 98.
Supposed to be around 98, I guess. Uh-oh. Well, Cindy, come do my dishes. I still got to do those. All right, we're stuck with Gary. Hedgehog, hello, hello. I'm not going live tonight. Too overheated, tired, and can't think straight enough to host. I'm sorry, Gil. You must be having weather like us. It's summertime. It's miserable.
The temps today were hotter than the gates of hell.
Red said to tell you that she went down the ramp. Oh, no.
We're under excessive heat warning and heat advisory like all week.
Because it's the humidity.
Oh, man, it's horrible. I went out today about 3 to Walmart. And
thank goodness we have AC back in our car now.
The walk from the car across that parking lot to the door was the worst. That heat off that pavement just fried me, man. It was so freaking hot. Hey, Tina Ladybug, what's up? What's up, Tina Ladybug?
Brenda, you just made me laugh about Red. She's so funny. I saw that on Facebook, there was somebody that put this silly post about this engineered way of these steps, and it had a wheelchair ramp next to it.
But the steps were like this.
And so was the wheelchair ramp.
So was a wheelchair ramp.
And I'm like, oh my word. I said, that has got to be the stupidest thing. But then I giggled because I was thinking, Red from Kiss My Grass, she is so funny. She is the sweetest girl, but she likes to be crazy and stuff. And so I said, Red, I just thought about you going down that thing.
And then Karen, what's her last name? Karen Fujian. I can't ever pronounce her name. Lives up in Canada. She said that that's something that me or Mark McNeil would do on a luggage cart.
Yes, I mean, if you know Red, she'd be silly enough to try it. But then she said Travis and Matt would not let her, and I'm like, that's a good thing.
We miss saying hi to anybody? Did we
Miss Virginia, Modesto, California.
I've been through there. Been through Modesto.
It was 78 at 6 a.m. Yes, it was, Christy. I walked outside this morning, opened the door, and it was like, ugh. Because it was like already at 6 a.m. It was 77, 78 degrees. And I was like, that is yucky.
Hey, Wanda. One-Handed Creations. How are you doing, Wanda?
And apparently the north is not as cool as I thought they were. because they're having horrible weather just like us. Matt and Sarah has 90 and very humid. Blah.
Did we say hi to Hedgehog?
I think I did, but I don't know. Hello, hello.
Did we miss anybody?
Busy Loon.
We like to say hi to
Well, hello,
everybody.
Wanda. Busy, busy.
Everybody welcome in here.
Tina. Hello, girl. Mm-hmm. Yep. So how's the moving going, Miss Christie? A little bit at a time. You don't have air conditioning in the car. I know how that feels.
Yeah.
Mhm.
We've only had a few cars in our life that had AC.
I
Or
probably,
we had it, and then as the car got older, it went out.
I
Then we
probably
didn't.
told you. I mean, I was pregnant with Jessica, my middle daughter, and I worked in Memphis at the time, and I had to drive. Of course, it was early in the morning. I mean, I had to be at work. I think probably 7:30 or 8, and then I got off at 5:30. But still, I had no
Hey,
AC in that
she was
car
pregnant
the
with our
whole
first
time I
child
was pregnant.
when I was stationed at
Oh yeah.
McCord Air Force Base in Tacoma, Washington. We
Hmm.
didn't have AC in the car.
Nope.
We drove to New Mexico, visit my parents. Well, we left from there. We came a different route to see her grandma in California. So part of it, we went through the desert
We went
and
through the Mojave Desert,
broke down, and we're stuck at a rest stop.
Kingman through Kingsman, and I forgot the other name of that.
Man, her face was as red as that cup. I thought she was gonna have
I
that
was
baby at the
5 or 6
rest stop.
months pregnant. I had just a cotton dress
Man,
on,
golly.
and I'd go, and we broke down, thankfully, around a rest stop. Yeah, and I had a jar. I had a quart jar. I don't know why I had a quart jar with me, and I'd go into the restaurant, get it full of water, pour it over my head,
Walk
and
out
then
to the
walk outside
car,
and pretty much dry
be
again.
dry. Be dry in 3 minutes. Just totally
And
dry.
but the weirdest thing was there were some army dudes dressed in full BDUs, full uniform, out there doing exercises and just coming into the rest stop just for a few minutes
And
and stuff.
their long sleeves were down. They weren't even rolled up.
And I'm looking at them going, oh.
Not me.
Wanda, yeah, I know. They're in Farmington. They're visiting with the rest of the Vallejoses. Um, yeah, but I think they're probably home by now because they were only staying a couple days. My sister and them were in the same areas in this one-handed creation. Our hometown, home area, my hometown, home area, sort. I put the hose over my head yesterday. Well water. Ooh, Christy, well water's cold.
Man, I get out there in the little pool thing with the kids. That well water put you in shock. Man, if it's 98 degrees and that 50 below water hits you, I think our well water
Yeah, Misty.
is a direct river from like the Antarctic where
Hey, Paul.
the glaciers are run off. Man, that cold water hits you on a hot day, it'll make you scream.
We actually splurged with my daughter's help, pretty much, or grand help, and bought like a $70 blow up pool. It's about 30 inches high. We hadn't done it. It's still
Yeah,
sitting here in the box.
it
And
ain't
we
too
were going to
big.
do it. It's like a 10 by,
Right, it's like 10 inches across. I
yeah,
mean,
10
10 feet
foot.
across and 30 inches deep. So.
But anyway, we were thinking about filling it up yesterday and stuff. And we thought, we won't be able to get in it for a couple of days until that water warms up some.
So it's 1,000 gallons too. It's going to take hours.
It'll take a long time.
If we don't burn our well pump out trying to fill it.
We can do a little bit at a time, but we hadn't even started it yet. But we have not had one, and so we thought it'd be fun just to.
There
So
will be
hot to jump
videos
in.
coming of me living the high life in my pool on my inflatable mattress after a hard day's work in the garden.
We had a very nice homey 4th of July. I cooked all morning, which I didn't really cook. But Mac, yes, he cooked. He grilled. What did you call
Smoked.
it? Smoked. And
3 rack of ribs
hey, Mr. Willie.
for 6 hours. Man, they falling off the bone. They were so good.
They were pretty good.
It wasn't our ribs. If you remember back on one of our lives I was talking about, it was our reduced pork ribs that I got
Walmart.
at Walmart. I was getting off work one night or one morning, and they reduced it, and they were like $7 a piece. So 3 big huge rack of ribs I got for $21.
They were good. So I'm thinking when he does our pork, it's really gonna be
Yeah, because
good.
this was, commercial pork with all of the
Right.
GMO and gluten and the
Yeah,
chemicals
all
and
the
the growth
bad stuff.
hormones and
So
you
ours
know
is gonna be. Oh, I forgot. We got that meat in there. We were supposed to grill.
the chicken. Will it be okay tomorrow?
Gonna have to be.
2 days.
Hopefully.
How long will chicken
Well, no, that's
stay in
not
the
bad.
refrigerator?
Well, it'll stay in a while, but
Well, what
it
else?
was old in the freezer, so we didn't have that pork steak.
Oh,
Oh, I have a bunch of pork steak. I wasn't sure if the ribs were gonna be ready in time and stuff, so I got out some pork steaks, and then we didn't need them, so we need to
how long will
buy more.
pork steaks and chicken stay thawed out in the refrigerator before it goes bad?
At least a week. But it just depends on how long it was in the freezer or when you put
Oh,
it in the freezer. Like your ribs, I think those.
Mr. Willie
Anyway,
said for me to
whatever.
never take a picture without my hat because I look creepy without the hat. Thank you for your honesty, Mr. Willie. Your honesty is always appreciated.
Anyway, yeah, the kids, Jessie and her family came over. We had a 5-year-old and a 2-year-old. We're almost 2-year-old running around. Oh, and it was so hot they were in the house. See our stairs over here? They
Hmm.
have this big plastic car, Lightning McQueen, and they were running down those steps. It was so loud. And then I don't remember if you remember those old fashioned Fisher Price toys. I used to call it a popper because it was round with a see
A
through
dome.
dome and it's got the balls inside. And when you
It goes
roll it against
pop,
the
pop, pop,
floor,
pop,
it
pop,
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 pop, pop,
pops.
pop,
So
like
I call it a
popcorn.
popper.
Yeah.
And so, of
So
course, they had that. So they're doing pop, 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 pop around and running down the stairs. And they loved it. They did it over and over and over again a million times.
so by 7 o'clock or whenever they left,
About 8 o'clock.
I was had a pretty good headache going.
So we were kind of in and out of the heat, but they had some firecrackers and some little
I
stuff
was
with the
doing magic
kids.
tricks with the little 2-year-old. It's fun when they're that little because they don't know. You
Yeah.
can do stuff and they think, wow, that's awesome.
Yeah, Mac does really well with the 2-year-old.
I have
As
some
long
awesome
for
magic
a little
tricks for
while.
a 2-year-old because they can't figure it out.
Thank you, Christy. It was like I had pinned up all day and I just turned it down and hola, amiga. There's Emma from Sony's Place. I
Oh, and happy 4th of July. I know it's the day after, but still, hope everybody had an awesome 4th of July.
Yeah.
Oh, after they left, man, this was like late. It was what, like 10 o'clock, 11?
Well, no, they
Eh,
left about 8 or 8:30.
Yeah,
But
but
what
well, when
time?
we started watching TV or YouTube, I was like, man, I want to see some fireworks. I wonder if they did the Washington thing. So, I searched fireworks shows on YouTube. The only thing that popped up was there was a live show just getting ready to begin at Fort Worth. Fort Worth, we were live. The band ended and we're waiting, and it went off, and for about 10 minutes, man, it was great. Then they kind of paused, and I told Cody, I said, the crowd was over here, and there was kind of a small little pond lake, then a huge gigantic field on a hill in the distance where they were shooting. I said, "What are those
Speaking of
lights?"
fireworks,
I said, "What are those lights in the field? It's popping." I'm like, "I think that's fire," and it started getting bigger and bigger and bigger and spreading it.
hey, full blown
And
country.
they paused the fireworks show. They called the fire
Oh,
department, and we're waiting and waiting and watching all this through one of the local news stations. He's zooming in on these fires that are popping up, just and the wind would pick up, and it was just going, and it was getting crazy. Make a long story short, they canceled the fireworks show after about 10 minutes there,
there's a
and the
lot
crowd
of
was like,
people there.
"Ooh," and told them to leave. Everybody's booing and mad, and the fire department was out there, man, with
Look
two
out,
trucks
fires.
just running crazy, putting out fires. It was a
It
pretty good show for that.
fireworks at home just to me are not. I'd rather watch it on a TV,
Yeah, yeah,
and unless when big events or the city or something puts it on, that's
yeah.
nice. But for the whole neighborhood, man, we had gunshots and everything. I mean, it was really late, and they were still letting off stuff, and it really does. Poor animals.
Yeah.
There was somebody that posted in our local area that said, be kind and watchful because there'll be a lot of pets and animals that
Yeah.
will be
Freak out.
displaced and lost because they freak out and run away and don't know what to do. There's dogs that have been, their leashes were broke off because they got scared and ran, and it's so sad. And
Yeah.
plus, I mean, the animals, as far as pigs and cows and all them, the chickens, our chickens, I don't think any the noises bothered them, but it wasn't anything close to us. But
Yeah, that probably wasn't a good idea there, Emma, because I mean,
yeah,
it was a gigantic, huge field on the other side of this little small lake, and going up a hill, and on the other side of the hill were apartments and stuff, the city line, and
yeah,
man, I mean, just spots started popping up everywhere, everywhere,
yeah.
and then a couple of them would merge and it'd get bigger, and then the cameraman zoomed on it, and man, you could see the wind, the flames were just going that away because of the wind. It was just like, and I'm like, whoa! It's pretty exciting. That was more exciting than the fireworks.
What's
And they
that?
would zoom in on the firefighters out there, man. They were running out there and they were like,
I thought I heard that Texas was pretty dry. Yeah.
yeah. Can you believe they didn't have the fire department standing by? They had to call them, and it took
Well,
them.
we guess.
Well, it took them 10 or 15 minutes to get there, and we're like,
It was dark. So
"Are you
what was
kidding me?" They didn't even have the fire department standing by for a fireworks show. That right there
Yeah.
just blew my mind. That was
Yeah.
crazy.
No matter what, people are gonna do what they want to do, but so you have to really be careful.
I had a big, huge box of stuff left over, and they went out, and the kids, they had some sparklers, and
So glad you're here, bub.
my son-in-law Tony did some bottle rockets and just some little stuff for the kids and played with
The
them a
kids
little
just
bit.
had a ball because it was
Yeah.
noisy,
Yeah.
and they kind of liked it. They're little risky kids. They were laughing and running and stuff like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, you had a dog that wanted to go put out the fireworks. Son started outside.
What's up, bub?
Yeah, so I'm kind of glad that part's over, but there'll be strays here and there around, still blowing stuff off.
We've known Bub for how long? About 3 years now?
Yeah.
He's still getting started on Homestead. How long are you going to be getting started on Homestead, Bub?
Oh, Emma, you got some rain. That's good.
Hey, full-blown country.
I wish we would get some more. We've just been getting little drizzle, little about a quarter of an inch here and there. We haven't got anything the last several days.
It ain't forecasted to do nothing.
And nothing forecasted all week. So it's going to be hot and dry again. We had one nice, last week was nice. And now we're back to the yucky, no rain and high heat and humidity. So it's summertime. Named Pooch, and they call me Pooch. Oh, well, hello, Pooch, full-blown blowing country.
Do we call you Pooch?
I'm gonna write that down.
Where are you at, Mama Z, in Texas? Where's she at?
Up by.
You're not anywhere near Fort Worth, are you?
No, she's above that.
Above Fort Worth. Oh.
I'm trying to think which.
Yeah.
I keep thinking Wichita, but that's not it.
I'm trying to think of where Fort Worth is. Ain't that outside Dallas?
Yes,
No?
Yes.
It is? Okay.
Yeah, that's right next to Dallas. Broussards, hello.
Yay.
A drop of rain at your place, Tina. South of Wichita Falls. Well, that's what I was trying to think of. Wichita Falls.
Oh.
Yes, that's what it was.
Fort Worth, Texas is south of Wichita Falls?
No, she is.
Oh, she's south. No, yeah, Fort Worth, Texas is around Dallas.
Yes.
She's south of Wichita Falls.
Yes, the difference, okay?
Yeah, on that south thing. Because I've been to Wichita Falls.
Dallas and then we're done here. She's
know.
up here.
Because I had to go to the Air Force base.
He didn't want else.
I've been to that Air Force base there, Wichita Falls, about 3 times for training.
Oh, look. Pooch is south of Fort Worth.
Yeah, Shepherd Air Force Base. Yeah, I've been there 3 times, man.
Yeah, we were talking about that before.
That place is boring, man. Ain't nothing to do around there.
Everywhere.
It ain't nothing to do around there.
You think everybody's getting rain but you, Tina? I don't think so. Is having a great night raising funds for the new.
Yeah, we're complaining about rain. in Virginia is in Modesto, California, and I guarantee you they ain't had no rain. They ain't had nothing.
Yeah, California has been
California
pretty
is
dry.
horrible, man. The lakes,
You know who's getting
everything.
rain? The desert in Arizona. It's their monsoon season. Green Dream Project, Jim and Jess are getting nice rains. Of course, they got a new dog. You need to go watch their video.
Oh, Pathways Homestead got to go to bed. Good night, y'all.
Good night, Gary. I bet you're falling asleep. We're not that entertaining to keep Gary awake. All right. Sweet dreams, Gary.
We're sorry. I'm south of Fort Worth.
Very
You're
much
way
so.
south and east of Fort Worth.
Joy. We got a little rain in the Smokies tonight. Well, good. Yes. Did you see their thumbnail, Patty? Yep. They got a new dog. Yeah, we need a gully washer.
The only thing we had to
Can't
do there,
have one
Mama Z,
now.
was we bowled on the Air Force Base. I ain't bowled so much in my entire life as we did that 4 weeks, 3 week, 2 weeks I was there, or however long I was there one time. Man, I ain't never bowled so much in my life. Golly.
Yeah. Yep. Those were the good old days.
Yeah. I miss that. I miss my trips. Every year I'd call it my vacation trip. I'd get away from everything.
Oh, Bub, don't be so
You know,
weird.
on my vacation trips with the military. I ain't been on a vacation trip in 2
You
years
can
now.
go on one. Go ahead.
I can?
Yeah, go.
I don't have to take you.
No. I wouldn't notice the difference. Still got all my chores. Don't they put all those military bases in the boonies?
Oh, Bob.
Sometimes they do for the Army bases. I don't think they do that too much for the Air Force bases. I don't know. Yeah, Brett. They can fertilize them at the same
Yeah.
time. Speaking of fertilizer,
Oh, where's your book?
How's everybody doing with their garden?
Where's your book?
Where's what book?
Your composting
Oh,
book.
yeah.
Go get your composting book.
Oh.
She got to show off a book she's proud of.
Oh, well, I think I had this book and I couldn't find it.
She thinks she already had it, couldn't find it, so she had to order.
I must have gave it to somebody to read or something because I know I had this book because I read it because I remember reading it. But anyway, yes.
Hi, how to garden?
David the Good, composting everything.
We need composting
The Good
help.
Guide to Extreme Composting. I had to get something in print so Mac would what? Dinosaurs.
You can compost a dinosaur?
Yeah, if you got one.
Yeah, find them.
Yep. It's not that hard of a read. I know I've read this.
Does it have pictures?
Or maybe it was just because I've watched his videos and stuff.
No
Because I
pictures?
used to follow him when he was doing Mother Earth News. No pictures. Okay, so he's not going to read it.
I don't read good with no pictures. If you telling me something, illustrate it. Come on.
Oh, most of your gardening is done, Brett. It's too hot and dry. You're adding some sweet potatoes, though. I know, it's hot. Look, John's here. Hello, John.
Yeah, we need. I want to learn how to compost so bad and do it right and do it. We just pile crap out in the pile and just keep adding it and adding it and adding it. And I don't know. We've had one going out there for 2 years now, and
it grew some great.
Yeah, we've
sunflowers.
We've had cherry tomatoes. Best cherry tomatoes growing out of that pile. Sunflower seeds growing out of it. Watermelons growing. That's been the best garden spot.
I haven't looked at it lately.
Right there with our compost pile.
You thought you smelled carrots? Well, anyway, yeah, I'm going to do it right. And we also watched Ben Toller, and he's really good at compost. And composting. And he shows what he does, and he's doing a new project about composting. He's trying to get it done in a certain amount of time. So anyway, it's like anything else. You need to put some thought in it and a little bit of work and do it right. You're shooting a compost experiment right now, hoping it works. Well, good. Me too. You're doing a video, of course. It's 100 in
Tennessee plus humidity.
Yes.
Did we have somewhere they're at?
Hey, Brother Donnie.
Hedgehog.
In Tennessee.
Where?
Yes. Quit asking people the same. I'm embarrassed.
I can't remember.
Well, don't ask them every time you see them. You need to read my book because I'm sure I have it written down in here somewhere.
Oh man.
Are you leaving, Miss Virginia? Thank you,
Thank
sweet
you for stopping
lady,
by.
for coming
We pray
by.
you get some rain soon. I know y'all need it out there really bad.
Yeah. MB, hello, hello.
What's up, MB Heritage Farms? How y'all doing?
No, he's not a roadie again. uh, no, that's what we need to really work on because I do have my composting tea, and that's where I learned it from him, David the Good, and but and that works good, but I just haven't made enough of it, and you got to get it and pour on each plant. My garden's kind of big. Problem with most compost system is people keep adding stuff to it and it restarts the whole process again. Got to cut it off and work a pile. Okay, well, that's our problem. We keep adding to it. And they're best just by keeping the moisture right. Yeah, that's another thing because we don't keep it moist.
Hey,
And
Amy.
I mean, we've been told I don't know how many times the ratio of this and that, and Prepstead or Bob had a printout that he gave us too of how to make good compost. You put this in and this in and this in,
Y'all had
and
this
we hadn't
amount of
done
green, this amount of brown, this amount of.
and we still haven't done it right. So it's our fault. It's not a matter of composting being that bad. It's just we haven't done it right. So we need to get serious about it because it's really hard to find and get good compost. And
Hey, Barb's Got Your Home, Joy Blessed Life.
I don't want to be.
It's hard to get good compost or dirt, fertilizer, manure, and stuff like that around here.
Yeah, because we live in an agricultural area, and what you get around here is all the stuff that's been sprayed with everything, and we've already been through that. Just like Jess is going through, and we don't want to do that. And sometimes we take a chance, and we'll go with somebody that says, "Oh yeah, ours is good," and we'll get a good supply here and there, but it's costly too. We're trying to cut down the cost. We need to be serious and get our own stuff done. How many people are coming to the Heartland picnic in September? Well, I hear there's over 100 and something people coming.
What? Who said
Yep.
that? Are you serious?
Teresa had that many people already reply. So
wow.
Have you read David the Ghost? That's what we're doing for the
Who said that?
For the Donnie. I got his book, and I watched and learned how to do that years ago with his videos because I used to follow him when he was with Mother Earth News and all this stuff.
Hey, Hat Creek Homestead.
10, 15 years ago, and so I learned how to do the composting tea and everything, and composting your enemies. But I just have never efficiently made some really good compost. Chicken pen, yes. Put our that's what I've been doing, but our chickens are not in a really good area to be doing that. They stir it up and keep the ants and weeds out. Yep, I was trying to tell Mac that we're just going to start throwing everything in the chicken pen, but they don't always take care of everything.
Emma's coming to the picnic.
Yay!
Yay, Emma.
She was there last year. Who was in their 80s and would just dig a hole.
Hey, Raven Cat.
In the ground and bury veggie scraps right there in her garden. It worked great for her. Well, there's an idea. Just throw a couple shovels of existing compost into a new pile, regardless of green or brown. Keep it moist but not wet, and turn occasionally. Bam, compost. See, there's the problem right there, John. You said turn occasionally. That is action that you need to do to it, and somehow that does not get done.
That would require us to go out there and actually turn it.
I want to compost your enemies shirt. I know. I love that. I always love saying that. I'm going to compost my enemies. Because honestly, when I was weeding my garden and everything, I throw it all in my barrel. And then my barrel's full of water, rainwater and stuff. And so it just gets nasty and gross in there. And then you push all the weeds and the fiber stuff out of the way. And then you use the liquid, and it does work really great for your garden. And that's what
Somebody
I've been
said
doing.
they use what was it, fungi and something, fungi and something else, but yeah.
Oh, I think I've heard.
Patty said she needed some fungi for her garden, so I went out there. I said, "Here I am." Here I am, Patty.
Hello, Miss Cecilia.
Here I am. Fun guy.
How are you today?
I'm
Oh,
your
look,
fun
there's
guy.
Annie's Kitchen and Urban Homestead. Hello, hello.
Who we missed?
And Don's here. Hello, Don. Haven't seen you in a while. How are you and the family?
Raven cat's here too.
Yes, I said that, Miss Cecilia.
Mm-hmm.
Be keeping an eye on you. Yeah. Once I'm home from work, I don't want to go outside and go back to work. I know it's kind of hard, even with me being here. My work is here most of the time, and I don't want to go out there this time of day.
Amy said, everyone send them an email once a week that says, turn your compost.
There you go, Amy.
Matt used to text me regularly, tell me to take my vitamins.
Did it work?
When he texts me, he quit texting me.
Oh, when he quit taking his vitamins. Matt, what's going on? You have a short video on turning compost? Very, very short one, apparently. The bunny poop. That's what I want to do. I got to get the bunny poop going. That's another thing. David, hello,
hey, David, Mule Train, Homestead.
How are you guys doing? You're sunburned on? Uh-oh. You survived scout camp. Oh, that's fun.
Been there, done that.
Yeah, Mac used to do the scout stuff.
Yep, with my son Luke.
Yes,
not me, but
yeah.
Mac. I was assistant scoutmaster.
Yeah, Miss Cecilia, did she say I am okay? Shoulder is still bothering, but I'm ass. I guess it's just gonna take time, especially when you gotta keep doing stuff and. But you take care, Miss Cecilia. Yep. Anyway, that's our goal. We got to get the compost going.
I've got.
And I need to fertilize my plants.
I've got a barn full of compost right now, that's curing.
Yeah, the pig stuff.
It's like that deep of pig manure
and
straw.
Yeah.
Packed over and over and over and over and over, about that deep, and it's just out there drying.
And if you're gonna get pigs again,
gotta clean it.
Guess what you got to do?
Clean it out.
You got to dig all that out.
Yep.
We got to find a place to put it.
I'm putting it in the flower bed, right? I'm on your garden right now, just throwing it out there in the garden.
Well, I think we should put it on shouldn't we put it on a place where we want to put a garden, right? You lay it all out, maybe it'll kill the bad stuff down.
Put it all around our tomatoes.
It'll kill everything. You're silly. Yeah, so Emma, she puts reminders on her phone. I do that to change the filters in our air conditioning. It's like, change your filters.
Wow, that's awesome, Hat Creek.
What?
Yeah, our son got eagle, and then he was like, I'm done. I was like, okay, me too. And so when he got eagle, we quit.
Wow. Yeah. I'm over the seed swap at the picnic. It's actually a giveaway swap. Oh, okay. Yep. We'll probably be bringing some again. We always have plenty.
You're going to have
plenty. Look who's here. My Luke is here. And Cecily
Luke, we were just talking about
Jack.
you. We were just talking about you, Luke, and your scouts. Yeah, Eagle Scout.
Yes, Patty. Tell him again. Did you read, Patty? It takes time to compost so it won't burn everything, which takes a year, I think. Yes. So you ain't putting that pig stuff on my thing.
Hey, Jack. Jack. Hey, Jack.
I still have some seeds.
Jack's our dog, who thinks he's a baby puppy, or he thinks he's a human.
Cecily treats him like you. Well, they both treat him like you. Thrift stores in your area. Alfonso, yes, there are. And I love to go and find some good deals when I can. Well, Christy, I hope you can come to the picnic. Would be great.
I think we might be getting some pigs from Strong Enough. Pigs, but some rabbits from Strong Enough to Be In too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I have lots of rabbit people that I can get rabbits from. I just have to have a coop ready to put them in.
Working on it. I'm gonna free range the rabbits.
Can't free range rabbits.
I'm gonna free range them. I'm gonna open the back of the vehicle and let them go.
Then you'll never see them again.
And then come winter, I'll hunt them.
No. They won't last long around here with all the predators.
Coyotes have beat up one night.
Besides that, all the stupid cats around here, the feral cats would eat them up. I wish I could, Don. Crack that whip. The whip does not work on Mac. I mean, if I made dessert every day, but then he would just pass out from a sugar
I am
coma
immune to the whip.
and never do anything
I was
still.
whipped so much as a kid that I'm immune to her whip.
Yep. Oh, really, Patty? That's what I was thinking. A lot of people have figured out that rabbit poo is very good, and now people are selling it.
That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go in the rabbit business.
Yep.
Yep.
You work for a thrift store here there in Colorado. That's good, Alfonso. Those are actually fun places to work at. We did some volunteer work for about a year at one. Oh, look, baby.
Sowing a legacy.
Hello, Angela.
Haven't done that in a
And
while.
Henley there
We haven't
too.
been to birthdays either. I'm in the mood to sing.
Oh no.
Anybody had a birthday?
In 4 months, Emma.
Who's had a birthday?
As long as you're turning it and letting the heat go. Well, you know, Emma, it ain't getting turned in no heat. It's in the barn. Oh man.
Oh yeah, I was.
No, Mr. Willie, he does not. You don't know
I
him.
was tore up.
Totes a bunny poo.
I wouldn't
Don,
say
you're gonna be rich. Start selling it.
I wouldn't say I was a bad kid. I wasn't a bad kid. I just was rambunctious and curious and would get into stuff. I didn't never do. Probably growing up, worst thing I ever did was but my parents caught me
Hey,
smoking.
that's funny.
That was probably the worst thing I did growing up. But I'd get whooped a lot because I was always into something and mischievous and ADD and ADHD and HD, ADDRE and everything else.
Here, Shannon.
And and I was just
You look so cute.
rambunctious.
In the thumbnail I saw the other day.
So pretty much I get whooped for being a kid.
Yeah, probably so. I was trying to get some rabbit poo from my friend locally.
Hey, Belloop 29. What's up, Belloop?
She was a smart lady, and she's using it all for her plants. But she told me she would let me know when she got some.
Who's that?
Shelly.
She goes, how much you want? We're like, all of it. She's like, well, I need some.
Yeah, the fish. I wish Mac needs to go fishing so we can have some fish to put in our composting stuff too.
See, that's what I want to do. I want to do like the Native Americans did a long time ago. They would catch the fish and lay them in the trench.
Well, that's not what I meant.
And then they would put the seeds on top of them.
No, that is not what they did. That is not what they did.
That's what I saw in the book.
No, that is not what they did.
I saw it in the book.
It would not grow like that.
And they grew corn on the fish that they put in the hole.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
I'm serious.
He's looking at the pictures and he didn't really read the words.
I saw a picture
that was in.
They had a fish in a hole and a seed on top of the fish. You don't put the seed
right onto
and
the
they
fish.
Buried it.
You put it in.
And grew a gigantic corn stalk.
Uh-oh. We're muted. Bell Loop is here. Hello. Put fish in a blender. Free fish emulsion.
Oh.
But yeah, I have an old blender that I kept for that reason to blend up nastiness and put in my garden, but I haven't done it.
Raven Cat's seen that thing. Put fish in the corn seeds and it will make it grow. I have seen that.
Under, not the seed right on top of the fish.
Seed under.
Yes, but not
the seed under the fish. Okay, so you got to have the fish down with a little bit of dirt, and then the seed. Is that what you're saying? And then cover?
You got to have some medium in between because it would rot the seed and stuff. Because the fish has to rot into the ground and make. Oh my goodness, what's our computer doing?
They're ready to check. Nope, cancel it. Though. It's ready to check for unwanted cookies and trackers.
Okay, Julie.
I see no unwanted cookies here. I love cookies. Hey, Julie.
Brother Donnie is telling us something. The Standard Bible Conference starts July 10th at 7 p.m. Central Time on At the Cross Community Channel. We will be going through the attributes of God. That sounds very wonderful.
See, Emma said, Mac is right. You can bury fish carcass in the soil where you'll be planting. Who's that?
Where you'll be planting, but not just right into it. Like I'm taking everything. Oh, Bob Ryan, I gotta take this.
Hey, Mark Larson, Outdoors, how you?
Hello.
She got to take that call. It's important. I think it's your boyfriend. Probably about date night Friday night or something. They're supposed to be going out to movies or something. I don't know. We bought a hair dye that's close to your hair, Patty, for me. Patty's hair is natural. For eternity, the humidity is horrible. I mean, you can't even walk outside and breathe. It's insane. It's insane. I just man, I know everybody's dealing with it, but I'm telling you what, I can't remember it being this bad in a long time here. It's horrible. My goodness. Mm. Henley says hi, and that Mac looks like Cy from Duck Dynasty. Thank you, Henley. I love Cy. He's my hero. He is my hero. I take that as a compliment. I need to get me one of his tea glasses he's got. Exactly why I cannot live in the South. I ain't lying, Julie. Man, it is bad. It's been this whole week has been the worst. I think Friday it's supposed to be 99, which if it's 99, then it's probably going to be probably close to 110 heat index. So it is just horrible. Patty said this morning she went out and it was already at 5:30, 6 o'clock this morning. It was already bad, right. And she couldn't hardly take it that early in the morning.
I'll try in the morning.
It's terrible.
Anyway, I'll have to get Matt to help me. And
of course, I know out west they say, oh, it's a dry heat and all that. I was in Spokane and it was 115 actual temperature, not heat index. This was several years ago. It was like a giant blow dryer, like an oven just blowing in your face. It would just sap every bit of moisture right out of you. I felt like a swiveled up prune, man, after being in that wind, that temperature, 115. It was horrible. Oh, that dry air out there just sucked you just right up to a raisin. 100, 101, 104 temps here all week. Shoo. Heat index lava. Yep. Yeah, it was the wind. The wind was blowing just crazy. We got out of the car to go to the rest stop, and man, I mean, I couldn't get back in that car quick enough. It was terrible.
Okay, all righty.
But we actually watched the car temperature. Started out, it was like 100, went up to 105, went up to 110, 115, and we're looking. Me and my friend, we're going, that is crazy. See, I could just watch the chat and decide where I don't want to live. Yeah, that's a good. Yeah, we wouldn't want you here anyway, Julie. We don't want Mississippi. We don't want anybody from California. California, Oregon, or Washington. Y'all, them states, y'all can stay up there. We don't want anybody from up there. Them states are crazy. I'm teasing. You can come on down, Julie. I'll write the governor and get a waiver, so he'll let you move here if you want to.
Okay. Yeah.
Feels like temperature is down at 97, humidity 71 right now, no wind. I'm telling you what, it's bad all over.
No.
Oh yeah, the Santa Ana wind. Yeah, yep.
Mm. He's not too bad. I've been rubbing on him.
I know you're not from California.
I just sit underneath just a little bit here and there. I've been trying to rub it out, as much as
Move here, Hollywood. It's a cry heat. But, when you go outside, feel the heat, you cry. I need to move somewhere where I need to move to Hawaii. That's where I'd like to move. It's nice. It's paradise there. That's where I'd want to move. Oh, you're visiting? That's a long visit. Oh, I'm from Cali, but I ain't going back. Oh, I love California. I mean, I've been all over California, Oregon, and Washington, but man, I couldn't live in California. I don't know how people afford to live in California. I honestly don't. It's crazy there. I'm talking about like housing, land, just the government, just everything in there. I
But
couldn't live there.
he's doing better. And but I can't catch Mama to do any of that. So. I have Advantage, and then I put a
I need to
collar on
find. I
it.
need to move to
Advantage too. I used to
the
buy those.
mountains. I need somewhere where there's no bugs. I don't. No ticks, no fleas, no chiggers, no mosquitoes.
Month ones.
And y'all can find a place like that. Let me know.
So I got those at a time.
That has regular rain
But
and temps aren't too bad in the winter or the summer. That's where I want to move. If y'all find anything like that, let me know.
and I might put the drops on all the cats every month.
Oh, really? Colorado's gotten bad too? Yeah, I'm looking for heaven. Yeah, I just need to go to heaven. There are ticks in the mountains. Yeah. I had a tick on me last night right here on my rib cage. I had to yank off.
No.
And it was one of those little sea ticks. And man, that dude was in there.
No.
I mean, but he was buried. I think he took half the side of my rib cage with him. Oh yeah, Emma. I know, man. It's insane what houses are going for
Okay. Yeah.
now.
All right. I appreciate
But
it. Thank you so much.
I think they're talking about that's the people that she cleans for. They're talking about
Thank you, Mr. Bow.
one of the cats we have about he's helping her get it fixed. We got to catch it so she can get it fixed. Yeah, you need to like do the winter snowbird thing and fly away for the winter, then fly back.
149, and now they say it is worth 350,000. Wow.
Yeah, it's crazy. Well, that's why people are moving out of California. You know, they're selling their place there for several hundred thousands of dollars. You move down south, and for that kind of money, you know, you could buy 20, 30 acres
Julie.
with a beautiful house on it and still have money left over in the bank. You know, and that's what people are doing.
Bad as California. Yeah, I used to always say when I was younger I wanted to move to Colorado, but not anymore. Yeah, you're looking for heaven.
Hey, Struggling Up to Ben.
Yeah, there's no perfect place anywhere. You got to put up with something everywhere.
Heaven's perfect. I want to go to heaven.
Well, obviously, but that's not here on Earth. Houses are not worth these inflated prices up here. Yeah, they're not. And I feel sorry for people who are going to be stuck with really high bills on stuff. California has
more leeches than ticks.
Where there are no animals. Yeah, you need to move where there are no animals, then you won't have no fleas and ticks. Our new land. Hello.
Our new land. The move to Mississippi, not Texas. Move. Don't move Mississippi.
Parts of Mississippi is really good. I like the state itself as far as the government part of it is not as hard to do. I mean, they kind of leave you alone most of it with the homesteading and homeschooling and stuff. And that part is really good.
Wow. Emma said that my folks bought their house for $200K in 1994. Now it's worth $1 million.
Wow. That's the crazy market right now. Well, if they want to get that $1 million, they better hurry up and sell it.
Sell while the getting's good.
About Mississippi, we don't want.
Yeah, we don't want people from California and Mississippi.
No, I'm sorry. I didn't say any of that. It depends on who the California person is.
Yeah.
There are some beautiful people in California that I like, Miss Julie, that I wish could get out and they can come here. She can come here.
Well, I told her I'd write the governor and get a reprieve for her to move down here.
Get her a pardon from California so she can come. The best place is New Mexico, Alfonso says.
Yeah, we've lived in New Mexico. We loved New Mexico.
Yeah, it was nice.
That's where we met.
Actually, the upper part where you're really close to Colorado And you can go up to the mountains and stuff.
That's where we had our
Yeah,
honeymoon.
it's beautiful. It was
We
beautiful
got
up
married
there.
and
We haven't been there
drove
in
up to the
38
mountains.
years.
Drove up to the mountains, Colorado. Made out by the lake.
Close enough where my dad could cast his fit. There you go. There you go, Emma. Maybe one day they'll listen and they'll come on.
Julie said he'll keep me here because I'm famous.
Yes. They're not going to let their movie stars go.
Nope.
Well, I have a cat to catch in the morning, I think.
Oh, you have to? Is that what he said?
Well, I don't have to, but he wants me to try. And yep, so I have a live trap and I got to try to catch her. Ugh, I really don't want to do that.
Joy, but we don't want them in Tennessee either unless they love freedom and don't vote against it.
I hear you. In Oregon when I was born and raised here. Oh.
Our tiny acres.
Yeah. To Colorado and the red ones to Mississippi. Yeah.
Oh.
My eyes are itchy.
I tell you what, though, man, you can't beat the area up there, though. I mean,
it's beautiful.
I've been, like I said, I've traveled all over California and some areas of Oregon and a lot all over Washington State. And it's just gorgeous up there.
Well, wherever you are, Emma, I hope that they will come to you so y'all can be together. That's the thing. I want to see families together. I think that our world system with where we had to go, where our companies and our employment took us, really hurt the family. It took families all over the place.
Split them all up.
And so, I mean, of course, when you're in the military, that shoots you all over the place. But then I think it's beautiful when a family can be all together. Generations can be together and help each other out. Because once you move so far away and you can't afford to see your family. I mean, I hate that I'm not able to see mine as often as I want to because we can't afford to go out west or way up north sometimes, to see them. And
I know we got one of them 8 hours that way, and the other one's 20 hours that way.
Yeah. We're in the middle. It's hard. West, just not on the coast yet.
Have y'all decided where at in Idaho y'all are going to move, Emma? Our sound is choppy. Oh, turn that fan off. It might be the fan up here. I forgot to turn it off.
Buzzing.
Is that even better?
Buzzing.
We might need to get a camera.
Well, Connie, that's not so bad. An hour from you in either direction, that would be a blessing because they're far enough, but close enough. Uh-oh. Is it just now started?
Still cutting in and out?
Uh-oh. Is our Wi-Fi
Might be still choppy?
Yeah. Well, don't unplug nothing.
No, I'm just...
Did we do anything? We didn't hit nothing. Better. Maybe it was the fan. It started better now.
Yeah, we turned the fan off overhead. That might be it.
Was it choppy the whole time?
Did it just start?
Okay, I thought it just dropped.
Did it just start or has it been doing it?
Julie, you drop your phone too many times.
What you doing so close over to me, girl? You'll be sitting in my lap for long.
I'll be quiet.
No, it just started. Well, that's weird.
Okay.
Who knows?
At
least the color ain't been doing that weird yellow thing either. Started after Patty came back. Sorry, but I apologize for her.
I did it. Whatever I did it.
Her sound has always been choppy. Just choppy.
It's my talking. It made it all funny.
Yep.
Oh, did you say something about what I got? No. How many of you guys have seen?
I don't know what it is.
Have you seen those ads with those garden sleeves? I think I talked about this last time, but I am really getting bad allergic to like the sun. I'm getting too many freckles and too many bad stuff on my arms, and that's the only problem is my arms, and so I got these cheap ones, but I bought these arm sleeves. Have anybody ever used these things? I got these off of Amazon. These don't have ones that had the thumb in it too, but these are just the sleeves. So I'm going to be trying these to see if they work. They're supposed to be breathable, UV protection,
Hey, Bar
and
Run
all that
Forge.
stuff. So I'll give a report if these things work or not.
Bar
But I
Run.
needed some help with those.
Bar Run Forge is here.
Hello, Bar Run Forge. That's Troy.
What's really weird is our mic here used to, the volume would like, as we would talk, it would go, you know, you could see
Okay,
it
Emma,
going.
take care of those animals, darling.
It's not doing
Buenos
that now.
noches.
It's just stuck there. Yeah, it's muted. But as you would talk, it would kind of like go up. But it's not doing nothing. I'll have to run a diagnostic on it.
Well, I don't know nothing about all that. You
Can't stay, but
again
wanted to come
hate the
by, get some
freckles.
love.
Exactly, Julie.
Thank you, sir.
No, I'm getting bad moles and all that kind of stuff, and my doctor told me that I need to stay out of the sun. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to try these things.
Yep.
Wanted to come and you smoke. Well, we appreciate you stopping in, Troy. I hope everything's going well with you. Oh,
Julie says, I love getting tan, hate the freckles.
I know it. I'm getting that problem.
Yeah, I get bad
Okay,
spots.
I know last week we asked a prayer for our friend Tony from our backwoods homestead,
Ooh,
and
yeah.
there was a report. His beautiful wife Patty gave a report. He's still in the hospital.
Good night,
and
Tina.
He's still fighting all that, so he is really
Good night,
appreciative
Jaws.
to the prayers. So please keep praying for him.
Yeah, they posted a picture on Facebook. Man, they had to
He
cut
they
his arm
cut
all the
his
way
whole
down.
arm open.
I guess they're cleaning out all that infection or something.
Yeah,
Man,
yeah.
it was
bad infection
bad.
inside his arm. Now I don't know all the details, but it's not good.
Yeah,
and
so y'all
he's really
pray for
his
Tony.
body is fighting off this infection.
Backwoods
and stuff.
Homestead.
Our backwoods
Our
homestead.
Backwoods Homestead.
So I don't have the link or anything, but you can watch their videos. They don't have a whole lot. They're just super wonderful people, though. He is actually a musician. He has his own studio, and he's been in music for many years, and he knows a bunch of stars, and he's a songwriter. I think he's written some songs and stuff too, so he's a very talented man. But we've just gotten to know him in the last couple years. With he comes to our homesteading picnic.
Yeah.
And just so please keep praying for Tony, and they would really appreciate that. And the Lord knows, and so what?
On a good note, our Tiny Acre said, my husband's messaging me that he just got another raise, third one in 4 months' time.
Wonderful.
That is awesome.
That is a blessing. Praise the Lord. That's great.
Our Backwoods Homestead.
Good night, Tina.
Our Backwoods Homestead is the name of the channel.
Yes.
And his name's Tony. What's their last name? Tony
Jones.
Tony Jones.
Yes. Oh, where's my phone?
And Patty, ain't it? Is it
Yes,
Patty?
Patty.
Tony and Patty Jones. Tony Jones. But there it is. Tinker's wife got it.
Thank you, Patty. I hope. Yeah. Yeah, she's just asking for prayer, and it's really hard on her being alone at the house without. They have chickens and stuff, but they're just. It's hard to be away from your sweetheart. And let me see if I can. Yeah, he's at day 9. He's been in the hospital.
Yeah.
He's still in there.
Yep.
Oh, I lost it.
Henley said that she was watching me and that I look like Uncle Si.
Yeah.
I told her that was a compliment because I love Uncle Si.
I'll just read it. He keeps blowing the IV, which I'm not sure what that means. He had a specialist come in to find a spot that's not damaged, and they're trying to get him, keep him sterile from getting more infections. He's in a lot of pain. They had to triple his pain meds as they're changing the dressing because it's very painful. And he's going in for another surgery tomorrow morning. So yes, keep him in prayer for tomorrow morning because they need to close up the wound and his wrist and stuff. I'm trying to read it real quick. And but they're still talking about some skin grafting. But he's been in there for 9 days, and it's very, very hard on them. Anyway, but he's grateful and thankful for all the prayers. Yes, and their name is Jones, uh, Tony Ray Jones.
They're saying that link is showing private. Oops, something went wrong. Yeah, that link didn't. Yeah,
Patty, the link didn't work,
yeah,
darling.
that link didn't work because I just tried it. It don't look like the whole thing is there.
Maybe not.
The end of it, or whatever.
I don't know. They're doing links weird nowadays. But if you look up our backwoods homestead,
Just keep talking. They can see us.
I can't see what they're talking about.
Just keep talking. They can see us.
Yeah, he's behind a bunch of musicians. He's a very talented man. So, that's the sad part. He plays the guitar and stuff. So this is going to affect his playing. You can go to the about page and copy their link because that don't work. I don't think that's what she did. Okay. That wasn't to me.
Try it. I'm gonna try it. Try this.
Okay.
See if that one will work.
Looks...
I just put one up, so see if that one will work. So try that one.
Anyway, sometimes you can go. How does they do that? I forgot. I used to do that. You would go get their link. I don't know. Anyway, I just wanted to tell you that. So please pray for Tony. And anybody else has some prayer requests? I'm guessing Nanny Joyce asked for prayer last week, and she was moving. So hopefully her move went well and stuff. So, it worked. Okay.
It worked?
That's from their about page. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay.
It didn't work.
Okay. So, yeah. I don't know if they've made any videos in a while or anything, but
yeah, they made a really beautiful chicken coop out of a shed and stuff. So, and they did all that. So that was been, so you can watch their videos and stuff. Yeah, and keep praying for Silhouette Park Farms. They're having that flooding damage and stuff too. So if you know about somebody who's going through some tough times, y'all pray for each other, love each other as you can. Send us an email. We'll love to pray for y'all. I know we're praying for our beautiful friend Patty, who's healing up from some dental problems she's having with an infection. So pray for her. Anyway, prayer works, y'all. The Lord loves us.
Or Tiny Acres, their parents are fighting COVID.
Oh.
Man.
Yep.
We got a friend of ours here.
There's a lot of people that are coming down with COVID again.
Yeah.
And I guess it's making another round and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which, I mean, it's just like the flu. The flu comes around every year.
Yeah.
So it ain't much difference than that.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Our Tiny Acres. Oh man,
shoot, I got over COVID a lot quicker and easier and better than I did any flu I've ever had. Man.
It hits everybody differently.
Yeah,
that's what's so hard.
The flu hits me bad.
Differently.
But
yeah,
COVID, I was probably done in like 4 days. But man, the flu just usually every year gets me and tears me up.
Yeah. After the 4th, they're expecting more to go on. Well, I hope not, but it's probably true when they want to, when everybody gets together, sickness is going to be passed around. From church camp running fever. Yeah. Oh, okay, Christy. That's hard.
Yeah, everybody's out in the crowds watching the fireworks and partying and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Granddaughter.
Oh, they got it a week ago?
Well, hopefully they'll be getting better now. Week or two. About what.
What's funny is for y'all that don't know, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday nights, I work at
Michaela.
Walmart stocking. Well,
I'll pray for Michaela.
I'm there an hour before they close and an hour after they open. So I do see customers. And I've been noticing a lot more customers coming in wearing masks.
Really? More again?
Not because they have to. I mean, just because they want to. Just walking around with masks on,
Yeah, I guess they're getting scared because it's coming around again. And we don't watch the mainstream media. They may be saying stuff again about it. I don't know. How it all came down with it, messed up their VBS. Oh,
wow.
That's terrible. Oh. That would be bad. Those poor kids. Mm,
I miss VBS when our kids would go to, when our
yeah.
church would have it and our kids would go because they always asked me to, I mean, I don't know why, but they always asked me to
You be the clown.
play the funny character or whatever their story was about for the week.
Yeah.
I was like the sidekick character, and it was fun. I always had fun with.
It's,
I was
yeah.
I was a firefighter, a space astronaut,
A
an
pirate.
explorer, a pirate, a pilot. Just on and on. I
Cowboy.
did everything.
Yeah.
Cowboy, yeah,
Yeah.
Wrangler, and I had to come up with all these costumes. And what was pretty good at the time,
And
I
Dan.
went to our fire department on base and got one of those silver, big, heavy duty, silver, solid firefighter suits, and yeah, I had a really good time with that, making the kids laugh and all like that.
Yeah, all the jobs
Uh,
of your dreams, Matt.
yeah,
Yeah.
I got to play all those.
Even the pirate.
And the pilot, I went and borrowed a flight suit from
He
one of
was
the pilots at the base.
he was one-eyed Jack.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It
Yeah.
was good. It was fun. I had a good
I
time.
love telling the little kids about Jesus. I was always the teacher, the missionary story reader and stuff. It was fun. Yep. But anyway, well, we're gonna get going here. I gotta
Oh, it's
go.
9:08.
Gotta go wash my dishes and get ready for
She's got
bed.
chores
I
she's
got
got to
chores to
do. I got
do.
a list of chores for her to do before she goes to bed.
But we love y'all. Thank you for coming. And I will be praying for those of you who asked me to. And we will, and y'all pray for each other as well. I'm losing it right now. I'm doing
Pray for the weather.
Miss
Woo,
Cecilia, I
man.
still have you on my prayer list too, darling. Yep,
Yeah.
and I hope and pray the Lord to help us all through this heat of the summer, and He'll bless our gardens according to His will. So we will have the food we need. Yep, we'll have the food we need. So, are y'all stock up on whatever you can?
Hey, Simply Jan. I didn't say hi to you.
She just came in.
I'm saying hi to her. I'm
Okay.
saying hi, Jan. Good night, Jan.
Good night, y'all.
Good night, y'all.
Take care. We'll
Appreciate you
see
stopping
next
by and
time.
spending an hour of your busy day with us.
Yep. Sweet dreams. Read your Bible. See you later.
Toodly-doo. Toodly-doo.